That right there, that's my specialty. Trying to get the crowd fired up, show them how we live. We got all the decisions that we make. Our everyday life is gonna affect you down the line. So you want to take the time out now to put yourself in a better place. How sometimes you just gotta take a seat, in the back and just be relaxed. Take that trip. Cool. Oh, that's right. So you leave today, don't you? Just catching my breath before I go back and time up. So what will he be doing? He's going to be sitting there wearing cuffs. Will he sit there? I'm gonna get my strength back up. I just came down. I had lost some weight. It's tough. You gotta maintain that discipline. You gotta keep it up to keep going in. You don't want to be complacent. Because that's when you start getting the ego. You start feeling like, because you look good, you don't got to take the same measures, when it comes to the training or the diet or, the different things that we stay. Keeping us consumed, every day. Keeping your mind like a balloon. You gotta blow it up. You gotta pump yourself up. You gotta be your own best friend. You gotta be your own support. There's nobody else you could depend on but you. So it's up to you to put together the tomorrow habits, maneuver. Whatever your dream, whatever your goal is, don't stop going, don't stop chasing it. You gotta claim that, you gotta know, you gotta be confident. You gotta say it to yourself, you gotta look in the mirror and say, I'm gonna get that goal. I'm gonna get to that point. I'm gonna grow. I'm gonna do what it takes. I'm not gonna let nothing pass me by. Any opportunity that comes on my table, I'm making a plate so I'm able to eat. And I'm able to strategize and be at my best. Stand tall, 10 toes, and never let nothing break me down. You gotta break that fall. You gotta get back up, family. You gotta motivate yourself. You gotta motivate the streets. You gotta motivate the people around you to be greater. You gotta hold your peers accountable, man. You can't be in fear. You gotta be a leader. Stand up. Join the movement. Positivity. That's what we're doing. We're pushing peace, unity. You know what I mean? We tired of the street mentality. We tired of people telling us how we supposed to act and react and be a certain way. That's a strategy. It's a cop-out. Nah, we gonna be men. We gonna hold each other accountable in the end. We gonna hold the ones who not protected, the women and the children. They're gonna have to get disciplined viciously because we tired of seeing the vigorous behavior and it's not consistently enough challenged and put in the forefront so we can restore balance because everything is off. We see the people just killing their kids, they offing themselves, their loved ones, their spouses, their family members. People was turning that gun on the people and the ones who took care of them all their life. I'm having a bad day. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Stay positive, Turn it around. Don't let it end up being a bad night and now you gotta go to sleep now. Do what you can to fix it. Keep your mind off of it and keep living. Don't be blind to the fact of giving the trap your energy. You gotta protect that. You gotta keep yourself first before you can help anybody. Because that's the worst thing you could do is trying to pour into a cup half empty. And now you're trying to help other people through their battles and struggles, but you the only one that's getting muscled and getting, let down and taken down. You can't get from up under you. Now they just around and they want to loiter. You know, they want to be avoid and be able to. You gotta avoid that. You gotta avoid the issue and the problem at hand. It's trying to get you and trying to feed you into a furnace. They want to add fuel to the fire because it's burning. And they see how we learn. Some of us is divided to conquer, you know, the overall suicide and the traumatized and demoralizing, you know, all of that, all of the traumas, you know, the fear, the drama. You know, we don't want to see it here. We don't want you to live like that no more. We want you to be happy and able to take back the times so you can revive yourself and be, you know, aligned with this avenue because you know it get treacherous if you got to battle through it all by yourself. And when you got the support, when you got the family, everything else is taught, you know, it's discipline, you know, it's constructive, it's not toxic. You know, that's what they want you to accept and to be a part of and to keep repeating the same cycle, the repetitions of it. You know, it's disrespectful, it's distasteful, you know, to have people to be able to take out the anger and the way that we know how it could be better, and they could take the measures to control, you know, and devise from throwing your life away. It's too glorified and it's too normalized, you know, for people to be crashing out and now throwing away everything that you worked for and more, plus all of the people you could have affected throughout the times in the day, you know, because you didn't want to protect and you didn't want to step up and learn something for your intellect and to get the knowledge, you know, and collect. So you could do a good job. You could have been a college kid, you could have been a doctor, a lawyer, you know, but you wanted to drop out. And now you're copping out. You gotta go through court. You gotta put all your time and your energy into trying not to get caught in the trap in the system. Because they want you to lack mentally. You know, they want you to just be focused on the financial gain of life in America and not the things, not the morals, not the family, you know, not the important stuff. They just want, they just trying to see the tangibles. You know, they want the tangibles, but it's things that you can't measure in money like respect. Because we all know it's goofies, it's people out here that got rich and they got plenty of cash and dough, but they can't get the same things as somebody who couldn't even have a dollar in their pocket, which is like respect. You can't buy respect. You know, if you're a lame, you're a lame. If you real, if you stand on business, if you feel how you feel, and you gonna live it the way you want to do it, then that's great. You know, that's the time and the message that you're gonna take. But you still gotta understand that it's never too late. You know, you gotta keep growing. You gotta keep showing up. You gotta keep thanking God for waking you up. You know, survive. You gotta be able to maneuver through these times because we know it's not the greatest. You know, and that they got the latest distractions and they taking that time to set you up, you know, and put down these games and these, you know, we realizing how they trying to trace our tracks and, you know, keep us blind to the facts, you know, that we know. Because when you know what you know, then, hey, you can't go and tell yourself that you're not feeling what you're feeling or that you're not going through what you're going through. Because that's what they want you to do. You know, they want to manipulate. to where they thinking about themselves and they trying to take away from what you built, and instead of supporting and treating you like the important person that you know you are, they want to close the curtains on you. They want to keep you in hush, try to silence the different things that you got to offer up and what you bring into the table. So you're able to spread it out. You're able to, give out and give back. Because time is something that once it's gone, you'll never have. So you should enjoy it while you still can. Be a better man today. Because we know tomorrow is not promised. So don't play and don't sit up here and wait till things is too late and it's gone. You can't get it back. You can't fix it. So now all along you've been living and you've been tearing yourself down because you resented the fact in the relationships that you burned the bridges. You know what I'm saying? You can't blame nobody else but you. So if it's gone, don't cry over spilled milk. Keep making a way for yourself to go along and to get up and perform. Put it into perspective, more